Okay, so yeah, thank you for joining. We're going to go through some of our VG products, some of the solutions that we can offer, and sort of some of the key technologies that we have in the VG range. So just to give you an overview, for the security team, so we've got a couple of guys that are based in the sort of Midlands and north of the UK, and myself based in the south. But between us and obviously the rest of the team, we've got a lot of knowledge in the security market. So again, if there's any kind of requirements you have or um, things like that, then we're more than happy to help and kind of provide certain bits of information and insights of kind of what we've gained over the years. So we offer a range of professional um, surveillance solutions for your business, and I'll go into all of these in a bit more detail. But just as an overview, we've got the software services, so the VG VMS, the app, the design tool and configuration tools, the cameras themselves, the MVRs, and then we have the solar power system, which is really nice and kind of can offer some unique features, certainly in certain types of applications. And then we have a few accessories with mounted brackets and back boxes and things. But before we go into that, a bit about our compliance and warranty. So for us, it's really important to be compliant and up to date with, industry standards and trends and things like that as well. So all of our products are NDAA compliant. So again, if you do have any requirements like that, then we can, give you that peace of mind that all of our products do meet those kind of standards. Certainly for lots of organizations now, like healthcare, education, and things like that, and local governments are kind of asking for these type of bits of information and standards. So again, we're compliant and up to date with kind of what's needed. Also, on top of that, we offer a 5-year warranty. So again, just to give you that reassurance and the reliability that the products, meet the industry standards and kind of will last the length of time, when you guys are installing them for your customers. Again, we back that up with that extra warranty as well, just to as I say, give that reassurance that the products are up to those kind of standards and meet that need. We also offer training, so we call that VCSA. So I guess some of you guys might have already attended our OCNA training for the networking side. So it's very similar kind of layout. It's a hands-on course designed for sort of engineers, sales guys, if you want to kind of um, take on sort of extra systems and things like that. Then it's a great kind of introduction into the VG range itself. And it's again setting up the devices, the cameras, the recorders into the software. Just making sure that you're getting the best out of the product really. And at the end of it, there is an exam. So again, just to kind of test your knowledge a little bit and to kind of give that reassurance to your customers as well that you've kind of attended the training and you're all up to date with kind of what we've put together. So again, we're running these in various locations, and I believe we will be in the new year, sort of running these in Ireland as well. So again, you can sign up to these on the training portal or through your local distributor. So just a bit into the products themselves and some of the features. So we have a comprehensive range of products. So from the cameras themselves, so we do bullet cameras, turrets, domes, fish eyes, and we do have a PTZ coming beginning next year as well, which would be nice. We have some different lighting conditions within the cameras as well. So we call that Color Pro or full color. And then we have hardwired solutions or 4G solutions as well within the range. So again, it can cater for a few different types of applications. We have MVRs as well, ranging from 4 channels up to 64. And then if you do deploy any systems bigger than that, we have a 128 channel server rack mount unit coming in the new year as well. So again, we can cater for any type of system, and we've got the options for that there as well. And then in the accessories, we have the solar panel system, which I'll talk to you guys about in a bit. We've got a couple of different options. We do a 90-watt system or 180-watt system. And then on that, we have the software services, the VIGI VMS, the cloud-based connections into that, the VIGI client and the VIGI app, which all work simultaneously across those platforms. So again, given that kind of simple approach to the installation and management of the systems. So a few key products that we want to talk to you about. So we have the 4G camera. So this is a really nice device, which has kind of been designed with the solar panel, but can also be used standalone. It will work on any standard SIM network carrier. So again, really easy, quick to deploy. Just needs 12 volts. And away you go. It's got built-in microphone and speakers, and also the human smart detection analytics as well. So it can detect, obviously, if there's a person or a vehicle in the scene, and give you a push notification on that. We also have these two 180-degree cameras as well, just to the right there. So we do the bullet and the turret versions. These are an 8-megapixel single lens camera, so really nice and compact, well designed, you know, to kind of give that wide area coverage. And these are becoming more and more popular in the market because, again, it kind of does the job of two cameras, but from one, so a lot easier for installation, and again, can be a lot more cost effective to use. They've got the built-in speaker and microphone as well with the analytics, and they're also IK10 rated. So if they're going into kind of applications that kind of need that requirement, then we have that there. And then these three are our new Color Pro 2.0 range. So really nice, full color image, obviously 24/7. So if there are areas that need, you know, that extra enhancement, or there's no extra lighting surrounding the cameras themselves, then these can kind of provide that within the camera. So as I say, kind of provide that full color image 24/7 if you need it. We only do these in 4-megapixel currently, but we do have an 8-megapixel coming beginning next year. So we've got a couple of different options there. And then on the right, we've got the dual lens panoramic as well. So that's a 2-lens camera stitched to provide one 180-degree field of view with all the same features as the other cameras. So again, we can cater for sort of different types of applications and things like that. So great for like warehouse spaces, compounds, construction yards, you know, all of those sites that kind of need that wide coverage. These are really nice product for that. So just going to go into the solar panel systems and some of the features. But I guess we all know what the challenges are with those types of applications. Really difficult to manage. In most cases, you know, if there's not enough power or not enough sun, should I say, to power the panel, they can just go offline, and it's very difficult to kind of know how much power's there, how much is left, and things like that. So you know, lots of these kind of applications, you know, rural locations, farms, as I said, construction sites and things are really difficult to cable. So again, that's not really an option. But we've come up with this device that obviously kind of caters for that type of the side of the market. So we've got the SP9030 in the middle, single panel unit, which is 90 watts. It's got 3 12-volt DC outputs. So it's relatively universal. So you could either use it on either one of the devices that we've got listed there. So the 4G camera, a wireless bridge, or our 4G router. But you can also power a third-party product from it as well. So if it's another brand of camera or any 12-volt device, we can cater for that as well. And then on the left to the SP18090 is a dual panel unit that's a lot more industrial. So again, if there's more of a power requirement or for long lasting power, then we can provide that within that solution as well. All of these can be added to our VMS platform. So it's free of charge, completely unlimited. So you can have as many of these as you wish. It gives you that update information. So how much battery capacity it has, how much it's charging, how much it's discharging, the temperatures of the batteries and things like that as well, which is really important. But again, this is kind of like the key to these types of systems where you can then monitor all of those credentials remotely without going to site. So it's become a very popular device for us. As I say, having that kind of universal approach and the ability to add it to the cloud platform. So obviously you do need the 4G connection to be able to monitor these bits of information, but yeah, it kind of just is a nice add-on. Also with the panels, as I said, with the SP9030, we can schedule those outputs. So if you are powering a couple of devices that possibly aren't needed during the day, say it's on a construction site, you can turn those or schedule those outputs to turn off, so you're not consuming all of the battery power when it's not really needed. So again, it's a nice feature to kind of have to be able to kind of change that, and you can also do that via the cloud connection, so you don't even need to go to site if the requirements change. So just leading on from that, we're going to go into the software solution. So as I was just talking about the VIGI VMS Cloud, so it's just, again, similar to our Armada platform, if you're familiar with that. It sits on AWS, and you can connect into it anywhere through your TPID account. So really nice and easy to manage and access, certainly if you've got lots of sites over different locations. We also do the local VMS, so it can be downloaded onto a server locally. So there's another option there if it's a sort of isolated system or they're not allowed connections to the cloud. So like some educational sites are a bit sensitive around that, then we've got a solution for that as well. And then with the VIGI VMS app, we can then connect that to your cloud or local account. So everything that is mapped and mimicked through the app on the portal as well. We also have a PC client. So if it's an installation where they're kind of used to operating a client interface, then we can also do that as well, which connects straight to the VMS account if you need to. We have web browser options as well for local interface and local GUI connections. And then from an engineering configuration perspective, we've got the config tool. So again, if it's really nice to be able to kind of manage the whole system, setting it up, setting all of your passwords, all of the information you can access through the configuration tool. So it's nice and easy when it comes to setting systems up. Also, another feature that we've been testing currently through the cloud VMS only is the cloud video backup. So again, it's a requirement that if you do have a requirement for backup to the cloud, we can do this with either our 8-channel or 16-channel MVRs. And we have those 5 different license options there. Obviously, these would be chargeable, but you can pick and choose, where that license, just because you bind it to one recorder doesn't necessarily mean you have to continue to use it on that site. You can move it around if the customer decides they want different things set up. So really nice. Obviously, if there's a risk of the recorder being removed or damaged, you can schedule the backups through the VMS and access that as well. So even if the MVR was destroyed, you can still get access to the video footage through the VMS account. So some of the AI analytic features. So if you've been using other brands, again, we've got all of the kind of same options as the other vendors. So we do the vehicle and human detection, so filter out all of the other bits of information, you know, like leaves, wind, and kind of rain, and all that kind of stuff that can interfere with triggering. We have line crossing detection, so again we can do a virtual tripwire around a boundary or area that needs covering. We also have an intrusion detection and vehicle detection as well. So if it's in a sort of public space and you may want to just focus on human activity, you can then filter out all of the other bits. And likewise, we can do entering and exiting, loitering, and object abandon and detection and removal as well. So these are all features on the Insight cameras. So you can enable these simultaneously. It doesn't limit you to just one at a time. So again, it's really nice to be able to utilize those types of analytics to kind of give maximum usage out of that kind of camera in that area. So why choose VIGI? Obviously, we're a solid brand endorsement from TP-Link. You know, pretty much everyone we talk to has heard of TP-Link. So again, it's very well recognized across the industry, and we've got that kind of solid R&D engineering background, which, you know, has kind of been embedded into the network products, but it's also been brought into the VIGI surveillance products as well. We have well-rounded solutions, so another massive aspect for us is to make the system user-friendly and easy as possible to use, so it can compete with any modern-day surveillance requirement. Obviously, we do HD video, networking, and again, we've got, you know, different products for any type of installation sort of scenario, so we can sort of cater for that. And then being on the Armada side, we've got the Armada Central, so that actually combines all of our network products on the Armada product range into the VIGI side as well, so you can see the whole range of devices. So it's really nice and easy to kind of manage, certainly whether it's multiple sites or a large scale deployment. You know, being able to kind of view all of your systems on the one platform kind of gives you a lot of advantages, and being able to kind of identify potential issues if they come up. And just going back to the quality aspect, so as I said at the beginning, we back that up with the 5-year warranty, but all of our products do go through that rigorous testing and quality control. So when we bring it to the market, we know that the product's solid and will last as it's intended. We have excellent sales support, so pre-sales and post-sales support teams. So again, across the board, we can provide support that way, or if there's anything commercially related, then we can help as well through the local reps. And then just to finalize on that, through the visual dashboard, as I said, it kind of gives you the ability to easily manage all of your sites through the system, whether it be the networking side or the VIGI surveillance products. You can access all of those individually or see them as one big type system deployment. So again, very easy to use and to manage. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If there's any questions, please put them in the chat and we will come back to you at the end.